Hey guys, it's your boy Serge. So a lot of people are asking me, how do you get games on the Mac? How do you get games on the PC? All kinds of questions like that. In this video, I'm going to answer how do you get games on the Mac, your MacBook, your iMac, whatever, just your Apple products in general. If you're looking for help with Windows or Microsoft type related thingies, click on this link here if it's made yet, and I'll show you how to do it for Windows. But for right now, I want to tell you guys how to do it on the Mac. So let's say you have a MacBook and you want to play GTA 5 on your MacBook. Well, you can't, because GTA 5 is only for Windows. That means you need to install Windows on your MacBook or your iMac or Mac Mini, whichever other Apple product you have. So to do that, you have to use Boot Camp. Boot Camp is a software that's already on your computer, on your Mac, iMac, whatever. It's already on there. So what you want to do is you want to search for Boot Camp in your programs, and you'll see it there. But before that, you're going to need to get yourself a Windows ISO. I'm going to show you how to do that. So go to this link here. You're going to basically go to the Microsoft website and you're going to grab a free version of Windows 10. So Microsoft wants you to buy Windows, but they give you the opportunity to try Windows out for essentially free, but you may lose some features if you don't activate it eventually. Anyway, go to the site here, click there, get Windows, and once Windows is fully downloaded and installed, you're going to want to get a flash drive. So what's going to happen is once you get your flash drive, plug it into your USB port on your computer, and you're going to open up Boot Camp. Once you open up the Boot Camp software, you're going to follow these prompts here. And essentially what it's going to do is Boot Camp, that software that's already on your MacBook, iMac, or Mac Mini, you're going to take that software and you're going to grab the ISO you just downloaded from the Microsoft website. It'll probably grab it automatically as shown here. And then you're going to install Windows onto your computer. And so essentially what that's going to do is you're now going to have OS X, and you're going to have Microsoft Windows 10 or 8 or whichever Windows you want running on your Apple product. So that's pretty much how you do it. Once you've done that, that's like the biggest step that you need to do to get games on your Mac. So once that's installed, then essentially you just have to grab yourself some games. Most games on the Mac are going to be on either the Steam platform, and essentially Steam is just a way to download games. Here's what their website looks like. They always have awesome like weekly and even daily deals on games here. I pick up most of my games here. If you're like a Battlefield fan or you like to play The Sims 4 for instance, that you get from the Origin website. So Steam and Origin are going to be your ways of getting games for your Mac. So I'll just go ahead and show you what these look like real quick, and from there, once you open up the app, you just search for what you want. It's that simple, guys. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to show you how to get 4 games on your Mac. And I'm going to go step by step through the process just so you guys know how to do it. Because a lot of people are asking me, how do you download games? What do you actually do? Where do you go? Again, the biggest step is to install Windows first, because you don't have Windows, and most games are on Windows. And the reason for that is when Apple was creating their Mac, they never really catered to gamers that much. And essentially, long story short, all you really need to know is 90% of games are on Windows, so you need to get Windows installed. Alright, let's get to it. Follow these easy steps on how to install Windows 10 on the new MacBook Pro.
So the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and grab yourself a micro USB.
Plug it into your computer.
So go ahead and go to the Windows website and grab yourself an ISO. So once you reach the Microsoft website, you can get yourself a Windows 10 ISO. Select the edition you want, select the product language, then select 64-bit. You don't necessarily need a product key right away to use this ISO. You can skip it during the installation process, although there'll be some things you won't be able to change about Windows.
Any questions about the process, I can help you out.
Go ahead, access your applications by pressing the F4 key over here. Search for Boot Camp, type in boot, click on Boot Camp Assistant, and basically just click next on pretty much all these prompts here, except for this area. You want to get the latest Windows support software for Apple, and you want to create a Windows 8 or later install disk. So check everything you see here, then click Continue. This will ensure that you get the necessary drivers. The image, it'll just detect it. If it doesn't detect it, click Choose, and then pick it. Click Continue. It will be erased. That's okay. You're going to want that because that's where you're going to put the Windows 10 on and install it for us.
Wait for it to install. You'll reach a point where you're going to want to select how much you want of that hard drive to be Windows.
Go ahead, type in your password, and then it's going to choose how much space you're going to want on your Windows partition. You know, what do you find more important? Do you want more OS X space or do you want more Windows? Now and then it won't restart into actual Windows. Restart here, and then hold down the Option key to choose the Windows partition. What do you know? This is the way it is. Click Next. Windows 10 Enterprise Edition. Accept the user license agreement. You're going to want to select the Boot Camp partition. Click Format. Click OK. And then click Next. So when you're installing Windows, it can take up to about 10 to 15 minutes to get this installed. And then it's going to restart on its own. Use the Express settings. Use Express. Enter a username. We'll do SERGE. So right now you have Windows installed, but you need to make sure that you install the Boot Camp driver. Go ahead, click Next. Accept the terms. Next. And there it goes. Make sure you don't forget to install that particular portion, because if you do, you won't have proper controls set up. You won't be able to use the volume keys, and things will be wonky. So make sure you get those installed. Go ahead and restart the computer and you guys should be good to go. Ask you if you want to restart. Click Yes. This will ensure that the drivers are fully applied. And there you are. Welcome to Windows 10.
You're almost there. Hold on. So now that you've installed Windows, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get Steam and we're going to get Origin. And I'm going to show you how these work. Let's take a look. So the first thing you need to do now that you've booted into Windows successfully is open up the Internet Explorer application. Now it's going to ask you a bunch of weird questions and stuff. Don't worry about that. Just type in Steam in the search engine like we're doing right now and click on the first link there to access the Steam website. There's a search bar at the top. We can search for games, but we just want to install Steam. So let's go ahead and click on the Install Steam button, the green one. Going to click Run. And eventually it's going to pop up and you're going to install it. Go click Next, go through all the procedures and how to install it. Keep pressing Next. And eventually you'll reach a point where it'll restart and then it'll start to basically update, which is totally normal. It just does that. Now let's go ahead and grab Origin because the update process on Steam is going to take a while. Let's go ahead and grab Origin, search for Origin, click on the Origin front page there on the website there. Pretty easy. Click on download Origin at the top right there and then just click run, and once it opens up it's the same thing. Click Next, go through all the prompts, and yeah, we'll take a look and see what we can get working here. As you can see, the update process does take a little while. I don't know why it takes so long, but they just love to update it and add new features, I guess. So totally normal, that's understandable. So let's get this working here. Alright, so when Steam's done installing and updating, you can either create a new account or you can log in with your own account. If you click the create new account button at the bottom of that window there, you'll create a new account, and that's probably what you're going to have to do if you don't know how to get games. So create yourself a Steam account. This is going to be your key. This is going to be your way to get games on your Mac, MacBook, iMac, or Apple product. So go ahead and do that. Installation file pops up for Origin. Just go ahead and install it. No need to worry about anything. I'm going to go ahead and log into my own account, and I'm going to show you how the windows in Steam look. So here at the front page, you got all the new Steam specials going on. So these are the games that you can get and play right now. They're the new ones. They're the ones on sale. These are the ones you probably want to get. But just for the sake of for fun, I'm going to show you how to get GTA 5. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to click on the little blue search bar at the top right there. But you got to make sure that you're in store, because if you're in library, you see your own game library, which might not have a lot of games. So click on store, go to the little search box there, like I'm doing now, and type in GTA 5. As you type it in, it comes up with everything GTA 5 related. Go ahead, input your age, and then press enter. So any game you search for will have like a trailer, and you could like watch the trailer. It's pretty sweet. You'll also see a way to like interact with other users with the community tab at the top right there, at the top left there. So Steam is great because it allows you to make friends online. You can play with them. You can see which games they're playing. Right now I'm showing you basically how to check out and how to buy a game. Input your debit or credit card number information in there, and then just click continue. So the process is pretty similar for Origin. Essentially, it's got a window that pops up that shows all of your games, all of the games that are in the store that you can buy, and from there you just want to pick the games you want to pick. So same thing again, either log in or create yourself a new account. So shows the daily game of the day. So free game for you, Jade Empire. So then it's going to have a few more ads on the inside of the store page. Just search for the game you want. If you're getting Origin, there's probably a pretty high chance you're doing it because of Sims 4 or Sims 3 or other Sims titles. So I typed in Sims 4, click on the game you want, and it's as simple as that. And shows the checkout process, and I'll show you some of the games that I have here. I'm a big Battlefield fan. I think the FIFAs are cool. I played some of the demos, and then yeah, I like Sims as well. Alright guys, you got pretty far in the process. Most likely you may have run into some issues here and there. That's okay. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll be sure to help you guys out. I might not be able to get to all the comments instantly, but I'll try to get there as quickly as possible. So I'm a pretty active YouTuber and I do comment a lot myself. So yeah, so I did do that introduction video where I talked about, you know, the first 3 minutes, what this video entails. And then about 65% of the video, it's just going to be the installation process on how to get Windows, what do you need, you know, the USB drive you need, the ISO, that kind of thing. And then at the very, you know, 25 percentile, we talked about, you know, once you have Windows, what do you actually do? How do you get Steam? How do you use Steam? How do you use Origin? So we talked about all of that. So I do understand that it may be kind of complicated. So don't hesitate to leave a comment below. But if everything has worked out smoothly and you have not run into any issues, I congratulate you because that is really impressive. Not a lot of people can get, you know, that much stuff done in that little amount of time. Because it is pretty much a 15-minute video, but it's going to require you hours and hours of time to pretty much get all this done. So don't be afraid if you need to go back and take a look at the video again. And if you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful at all, I highly encourage that you guys subscribe because I make these videos for you guys, and I'm trying to grow the channel. So let's build a community together. Thank you for watching, guys, and if you have any video requests or anything at all, just leave a comment below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.